Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are playing RimWorld today. We are back with our 1.5 and Anomaly series here. As you can see, we're well into the swing of things at the colony. So if you just tuned in for the very first time, in the last episode, we actually dealt with the cube. So we got rid of the golden cube. It's gone. It was turned into 154 gold, too, which is not a small amount. So that's pretty nice. Unfortunately, we did lose one colonist. Couch here was killed. And he actually wasn't even enthralled by the cube. Swift was enthralled by the cube. And what we did... Oh, damn, he lost a leg in that fight. I had all my enthralled people stand here in the hospital, and they were surrounded by our regular pawns who started pummeling them with their fists once they went into a rage. And like I say, unfortunately, Couch just didn't hold up. It's no surprise either. Swift is one of our brawlers. And in case you're wondering, no, I didn't. The weapon is just there. That's an accident. Everybody's weapons and stuff were dropped before we got rid of the cube. So if you're just tuning in and you want to see us go through that whole spiel, check out the playlist in the description below. But I can tell you what, I'm glad it's gone. And I should also note that I've gotten some great comments since posting that episode from you guys on the video itself and on the shorts related to the cube too, of just how you've dealt with it and stuff in your own playthrough. So I appreciate that. That'll be very helpful for my next go round, you know, because that's one thing you got to keep in mind. You're definitely going to want to encounter the cube, you know, just so you can unlock the codex and whatever research is coupled with it, but you don't need to keep it around necessarily. If you want to drop it in a transport pod, that might be an option. Send it off to a random map tile, or maybe send it to one of your enemy factions. Who knows, but that might work. So anyway, like I said, I appreciate you guys leaving comments, always. So let's get started. Maybe today will be a nice peaceful episode, and Randy will let us just recover and build and stuff, and we won't have to deal with a single anomaly. Wouldn't that be nice? I have my doubts though. Well, so far no other fatalities, and everybody's been healed up, so I think we're good. We did have a few limbs missing and stuff. Somehow people got some legs cut off here and there, lung destroyed, so it was a pretty brutal fist fight, no doubt about it. But we're getting cleaned up, and I should also touch on the mech cluster that's down here. Kind of forgot all about this guy, but let's delete that. So yeah, we're gonna have to find a new place to store our toxic waste, and I might actually have an idea for that, inspired by a commenter, so we'll cover that shortly. But as I said, I just wanted to point out the mech cluster that's over here. Oh, looks like a poor unfortunate Arctic wolf was killed there. But we've got a smoke spewer, so it's not really the end of the world. You know, it's going to hurt some of our growing operations once the spring rolls around, which we're kind of already in. But yeah, I think I'm going to wait and just see if any raids happen to stumble into it and kill a portion of this for us. Or, I mean, if worse comes to worse, of course, we can always drop a few mortars on it and invite them into our trap funnel. I think our setup for mechs is, I mean, it's not perfect, I'll say that, but it's getting better. So a nice little test of our operations would be good too. So we are taking a look here at the research screen, of course the Anomaly tab, and this is regarding disposal of toxic waste packs. So this was again suggested by a commenter, something he's tried, I think. He said he tried, or at least heard about on the subreddit for RimWorld, and I think it's a brilliant idea. We're going to get this a try. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the right rituals for it, so we can't do it right away, but I just want to mention it, so maybe some of you guys out there will give it a try. But essentially, it's a very simple plan. Provoke a pit gate, which is one of those underground, essentially it opens up the Z level below your colony, and you got to go down there and kill the flesh beasts and stuff. Now the drawback of this is that it will leave the hole open, so you're going to have to combat flesh beasts occasionally. But for us, if it's outside the walls, it won't even be an issue, because we'll just have a couple flesh beasts come in, and basically it'll be a free source of what is it, the strange meat or whatever. But essentially you just have a zone down below, let's say it opens up over here or something, ideally, that would be great. And we just zone something below for our toxic waste pack and a colonist, or even maybe lifters. I'm not sure if they can climb ropes or not, but they can go down and just drop the pollution on the Z level below your colony. And of course, the bags will burst. And from what I understood, they said that eventually the pollution can spread far enough to kill the dread mold or dread meld or whatever it's called that actually collapses the Z level below, but it can take years for that to happen. So essentially you've got a free disposal for your toxic waste. But like I said, I just wanted to mention it. So we are going to give that a try, and I think that'll kind of be the direction I start to, you know, gear our research towards. But there's a couple of things I still want to do before then, but we are definitely going for the advanced psychic rituals with the provoked pit gate in mind. Well, guys, like I said, hopefully this will be a peaceful episode. So we're going to do some peaceful trading. A bulk goods trader swung by. This is one of those orbital ones, and it is a big trade. Sass has been busy. She's been making a bunch of clothing. Oh, and as you can see, I did install the trade helper mod, which adds this little window right here, pretty much. That's what that does. It might have other functionality, but this is what I use it for. So it's easy to see the trade at a glance. I don't have to scroll through. You don't have to pick out which one of these I've selected here, but you can see we're buying a lot of basics, including medicine, which is good because we're low on it. Also some uranium and plasteel, some books. One of these is a rec book. Well, let's just look at them. One of them is for MechLink research, Gunlink research, and the other one is for crafting experience. So, you know, I'm going to have to start setting up a book reading schedule for some of my people, because I don't want, you know, randos reading the crafting book. I mean, it won't hurt things, but it's just kind of a waste of their time. But we'll worry about that later. As you can see, we're getting a couple of chickens too, a couple of more chickens, and we're really just trading away all my textiles here. You know, like I say, Sass has been busy. It's still going to be a pretty big hit to our silver reserves, though, so she's going to need to start making more clothing so we can get another batch of it sold. But check this out. I didn't even realize just how much gold I have. 1,600? Where did that come from? I think we dug out a meteor at some point, too. So I've just been saving gold like crazy. And of course the cube itself was turned into gold, so we've got a nice little stack of this shiny yellow metal, and now we've got some extra books and stuff too. So like I said, a nice little peaceful trade. Oh, this is kind of weird. So I was just moving the sleep suppressor, centering it more so it covers all the different beds, but I noticed Tentacle Blood was over here asleep, completely unconscious, but her tentacles are just moving. They're twitching every which way. Oh man, can you imagine sleeping next to her, like being Grace right here on the stone slab bed, and her tentacles are writhing all night next to you while you're trying to get a sound sleep? Maybe they creep over onto your side of the bed occasionally and poke you with their cuticle tip there. It's disgusting, Tentacle Blood. I'm going to set her up her own little cave bedroom somewhere in the hill, maybe. I don't know. She shouldn't be with the regular colonists, though. Oh, good morning. Well, check this out. So, I'm sure a lot of you guys are already aware of this, but I just noticed it. So, when I went into the advanced research, obviously you can see that we went for this side here, but I noticed I have this notification, need anomaly project. At first I was puzzled. I was like, well, it says we're active. And then I noticed we've got a basic tier, so we can simultaneously research basic and advanced. That's interesting to me. I wonder what the thinking behind that decision was. Maybe because there's only one bench for dark research. Well, I should say only one monolith. I don't know. That's cool though. I like that little addition. And again, just thought I'd mention it since it puzzled me there for a second, but I'm proud. I actually figured something out on my own and I read about it. Oh look, Homeboy and Junior are leaving us. A couple of the Huskies here. Let's see, what did we get for it? Oh, that's right. Nice brand new shiny set of recon armor. Oh yeah, I think we know who that's going to. Sora, our 16-year-old brawler tough bloodluster. Actually, as a bloodluster, she should probably just be get some, you know, tainted stuff. But honestly, I don't care. We're going to give it to Sora. She deserves it. Well, would you look at this? Isn't Randy so nice? He gave us some sheep. What a sweetheart. Yep, they just joined us all of a sudden, randomly. Oh, but look at this. He put him right behind the mech cluster. So, in order to get these, I guess we just have to walk right through the cluster, huh, Randy? Is that the plan? Is that what you want us to do? Honestly, we could. If I turned off, fire at will, I could send a handler down here because there's no proximity sensor that I see. But I do find it funny, the lengths he goes to just to play psychological games with me here. But I don't even think it's really that necessary. I don't know, I kind of at the same time, I wouldn't mind just butchering him up. But no, I'm not going to worry about it. In fact, what I've done, just to make things easier on me and to give my pawns access to half the map, I set up an east side of the map, so this is where everybody's restricted to. Nobody can, come near the mech cluster essentially here. So the sheep are going to be left to fend for themselves until they just wander away. Sora sleeps soundly in her shiny new recon armor, and I was thinking about it. I think if we do get some other stuff which isn't too badly messed up, I'll probably go ahead and switch it out. I'll let her wear some of this tainted stuff, but like I said, these are all messed up. I need to keep my eye on the workshop for the mending mod. That's one of those things I've always felt like should be in RimWorld, the ability to recycle and mend gear. I'm really surprised it's not vanilla. Oh no, 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 no. Like I said, this is the peaceful episode. No anomalies, no weird stuff, no leathery strangers who want to talk to us. Get out of here. We don't want you. What do you want, Splay? Oh, so Splay wants to talk to me. What are you? Dead Life Dust. Okay. So apparently, too, this is something we've seen in the past. There's a couple variants of these, like, vagabonds who show up. We've seen the healer, the blind healer, I believe. There was another one, too, we captured upon who had a Revenant invisibility ability, but they got killed. Now we've got Splay. He's going to want to join us. Well, I think. I don't know. I'm going to let him get a little closer. We're not going to walk all the way out here, again, right by the mech cluster. We'll let him come to us, see what this boy wants. We'll give him a little chit-chat. Let me look at him. What's he look like? Pretty. 45. Cooking and plants. Well, he's a pretty crappy pawn. And I don't know. There's got to be some clever, cool use for releasing Dead Life Dust, but right now it's not coming to me. Although, like I said, we'll still talk to him. Smelly, you just volunteered. Talk to Splay here with the leathery skin. Yeah, get your gun. Oh, for the love of God, I just arrested him. Oh, I've done that before accidentally. Alright, I gotta make an official complaint. Please move arrest to the bottom of the interactions log. Well, the good news is he's not really, I think, aligned with anybody. So, you know what? We'll just act like I did that on purpose because he's unwaveringly loyal, so I don't think we can recruit him, but I mean, we can still convert him for points, and we can probably just release him right away. No big deal. Also, we can use him for ritual purposes, so whatever that quest was, we just avoided it. Oh, the giant smoke cloud, that's from the stupid mech cluster, but yeah, that was ultimately kind of a bungle there. Again, as I've mentioned, second time I've done that. Hey, get the gun out of there, please. But, yeah, let's go ahead and convert him. And, oh wait, hold on. Yeah, there's no option to take him, interrogate. Oh, that's probably for the, what's it called? The metal horror, I imagine. Okay. Yep. Well, there you go. We've got a new prisoner, Mr. Splay. He'll definitely be helping us with some of our chronophagy, I think. Okay, it's been a growth fat kind of episode. Looks like little baby hardware has become a child. So we are going to pop her out of there. Let's cancel the vat growth. Whoa, come on. Jump up. Look at that haircut. Oh, now that is stylish. Okay, let's take a look at you. Oh, man, she got a little heart sitting on top of her head there. So, obviously, we want her to go through her growth moments. So, she's going to, hit it like 3 growth moments at various different ages. But once she gets to the awkward teenage years, after her final growth, she's going to go back into the growth vat, just like little Sora here is. That's going to be the plan. That way people, and if we get an emergency or something, we can always pop Sora out. It's no big deal. In fact, I accidentally sent her in there with the book book. So, and some blue fur. So, I mean, at some point I might want to pop her out just to retrieve those things. Okay, well, a little update on Splay here. Of course, this is the pawn that we forcibly invited into our prison, and he has now gone hostile upon being rejected. I guess arresting him is like de facto rejection of whatever the hell he wanted from me, which we never figured out, did we? Maybe I still had the opportunity to talk to him in prison, but I don't know. At this point, though, we're just going to subdue him. I'm not worried. We're treating this like it's a prison break. What are you going for, the vent? Oh my god, he just set it on fire. He's treating this like it's a raid, isn't he? Look at Slob. Slob's pretty messed up. He's missing a leg. He's got his brain all scarred up. Well, he's going for it. He's got his gladius out, though. That's all I care about. Shoot him. Shoot him. Now get in there. No, don't fire at him. See, look at that. I always just check whatever's first. Oh, that's what got me into this mess in the first place. Take him down. No, don't come in here firing, Haikuja. For the love of God, melee attack him. He doesn't have to die. I was going to say, if we just arrest him, that's good enough. I wouldn't mind keeping him around for various different... various different kinds of chronophages and whatever else operations we need them for. Obviously, we need a couple of legs in the colony. There's 2 people. Swift is also missing one. And a new fresh brain for Slob wouldn't be that bad. Hey, alright. Well, as I've mentioned before, my favorite kind of quest is the drop shuttle quest. And here it is. So if we're going to have some violence, some action today, at least it's going to be one of my favorites here. Look, another set of recon armor. Ooh, we could go for the research. Yeah, we can eventually make our own armor, but the research you can't make. So I think that's probably the smart decision. Now, ooh, look at that, more gold. I've got over 1,600 gold, or exactly that much, and I still want more. But no, we'll definitely accept this. Now, as I've pointed out previously, just because I like these quests doesn't mean we go through with them always. In fact, that's the reason why I do like them, because it's kind of voluntary, and there's no downside, you know, so, alright, that's a decent place. It'd be kind of cool, what if the raid, like, spawned over here and got engaged with the mechs? That will be interesting to see. I bet you in all likelihood the raid will probably spawn like right here, you know, whatever enemy is coming through. But we've got probably about 6 hours in game. The shuttle to rescue these guys arrives in 8. Like I say, usually a couple hours before then is when they'll show up to try and kill old Chloris here, Kioris. But yeah, this is close enough. I can let our people, you know, get a little bit of sleep until then, and then we can bring them down here. And if things get too crazy, we can just retreat back behind our walls so we don't have to commit too heavily. But yeah, I like this. We'll try and help these people. Oh, well, I called the location. They definitely spawned right where I said they would. Got a Hellcat. Unfortunately, I didn't get my people down here, so my timing was terrible this time. But we'll see. Yeah, I don't hold hopes now. Really, timing is so critical in these. I mean, you can have your people come out and just, you know, stand there for hours waiting. Or you can try and time it down to the last moment like I did and fail miserably. But let's go. Come on, get in here. It's not totally hopeless. What the hell's got that? Oh, that's Splay. Oh, it's hopeless. Yeah, it's kind of hopeless. We'd need to charge forward and just totally engage with them. Look at Kioris not even taking cover behind the shuttle, bro. What are you doing? Well, you know what? Question no. Oh, yeah, he's down. That guy's done. Yep. Alright, so we'll still try and take out a few of these furries. Maybe we can capture somebody. Oh, flip. Somebody's got a sniper down there. Oh, he's got a, what's it called? A bolt action. Damn. Do not kill Smelly. Don't kill anybody, you jerks. Christ, at this point I'm... Oh, we lost a middle toe. That's okay. God damn, this guy's got a number out for Smelly. Destroyed the lung just now. Crap. Well, tell you what, we've still got some prisoners. Get out of here, you. Quit shooting my people. Oh, kind of a disaster there, wasn't it? And again, just all down to timing, really. Man, oh man, not the greatest. What do we got? All bio-coded, of course it is. Well, Well, we do have some bodies for the freezers, so that's always good. Being a cannibal cult, honestly, we're not really. It's just, we don't mind it. The inhumanization really does have its upsides to it, no doubt about it. But all right, guys, get out of here, pick up some of this good stuff, and that was a pretty big disaster, ultimately. Let's see, Smelly, you're dead in 7 hours. You don't need to loot. Leave that up for other people. All right, but we're going to have to get another lung, probably another leg, which is unfortunate because I just got finished replacing Slob and Swifts, but that's okay. It's a never-ending rotation of organs and limbs in this colony, no doubt about it, but oh well, we didn't get the quest, but we learned a lesson, Don't try and cut it down to the last second in these kind of situations. But I think that's probably a good place to end today's episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Tune in for the next one. We'll probably go ahead and take on this mech cluster. At least we'll let everybody heal up and then give it a chance. But I hope you're enjoying the series so far. Hit that like button for me, of course. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And once again, I love hearing your comments and suggestions and tips, guys. Keep them coming. I always appreciate it. And I will see you all on the next one. Hey everyone, I just want to give a personal thank you to my Patreon supporters. Their contributions help make my work possible, and I am tremendously grateful to them. I'd also like to extend an invitation to you to help support my work on Patreon as well. Your donations allow me to upgrade my PC and avoid the dreaded hardware despair. It also gives me more time to devote to new projects and create longer content such as live streaming. No matter what you decide, thank you for visiting my channel.